What's up, guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kareem, or Reem, whatever you prefer. I really don't mind. I'm pretty much bringing you a curly hair routine today. Now, I do post photos on Instagram. I'll post my Instagram here somewhere, and I decided to post a video on YouTube really showing my full routine, because I can post a picture, I can do stuff like that, a TikTok, but when it comes to recording a video, my shyness does kick in, because I feel like I'm talking to myself, and talking to myself in front of people like that, it's a problem for me. I can't do it, but I'm gonna put all that aside and post this video today. So pretty much what we have here today is 2 weeks of dried up dried up hair. Probably need a trim, probably need a real bad treatment. I normally get the sides faded, but haven't been doing that either because just on the mood. And my birthday is next week. I'll be turning 28 on the 20th, but honestly, yeah, my hair is pretty damn dry. I'll probably post some pictures of what my hair typically looks like on a good day, but as you can see, it's just looking pretty thin and dead. But you know, in all, I have a pretty good amount of hair. So it takes me a while and I have to do a process to, you know, do something to keep it moisturized until I do full maintenance. Now, I used to trim my own hair, but I stopped doing that. I pretty much just stopped trimming it. I stopped going to like salons and let my barber do it and just kind of let it grow out. And I mean, I guess I should probably start back going, but I just wanted to take a break because I felt like they were just cutting it instead of, you know, going through it and taking their time. And you know, I didn't think I needed it all the time, but yeah, this is pretty much my hair. I had it in that puff when I was cleaning yesterday, and when I was cleaning, I do have scalp sweat. You know, your scalp sweats. I was supposed to wash it last night, but I was so tired, and I know I needed to do more than just your typical shampoo, condition, deep condition. So I just slept on it, and of course it dried all the way out. Now I do use a silk pillowcase, and I also do wrap my hair at night, but last night I didn't do the wrapping part. So from this point on, I'm gonna show you the products I'll be using. Okay, you're probably like, what the hell is he doing? So basically, I'm gonna section my hair when I'm applying this mask I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be using the Aztec clay mask. This mask is an ultimate game changer. You can use it for your skin, your beard, and I mainly use it for my hair and scalp. This will revitalize your curls and bring them back to their A1 state. This will pretty much make your curls bounce, pop, and be much more stronger than they were before. If you haven't done a mask or anything in a while, this will put you back on the right path until I guess you get whatever other treatment you need. This will hold you off for a while. And I typically mix this with the apple cider vinegar. I know you guys probably seen everybody here on YouTube do this hair mask, and of course that's where I got it from. So that's what I'm going to be applying to my hair today. I'm also going to be applying some aloe vera juice to kind of wet my hair a little bit before I apply the mask, so that's why it's like all over the place like this. And I also wanted to just show you how it looks wet, so you'll get the gist of what my curls look like, I guess. And when I'm rinsing out this mask, I'm gonna go in with a deep condition. And the deep condition I use is gonna be the Shea Moisture. I'll show you guys in a second when I get to applying that. But I'm just gonna use this conditioner here to detangle once I rinse out the mask. So right now, I'm just gonna show you guys, you know, me mixing in the product. I typically like it in a thick consistency where it's not too runny, because it does get messy. I literally just made a mess now because this is a brand new jug. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply, well, pour a nice amount into the bowl, because I feel like I need a lot, like no cap. I feel like I need a lot of this damn mask because been a pretty long ass time before I did one. If I'm talking too damn low, I'm sorry. I don't like hearing myself talk, and I feel like my voice carries, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. So like I said, I'm gonna use the apple cider vinegar. This pretty much helps with your pH balance, and it also helps cleanse, and it also helps clarify your scalp. So if there's any product buildup or buildup in general, this will pretty much help clear that out while also being pretty beneficial to your hair and scalp. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. And when you pour it in here, it is gonna bubble up. So you just wanna make sure you're mixing it as it bubbles up. I don't know if you can see, but basically you just wanna mix it in. And like I said, I want a thick consistency. So I'm gonna just add and mix using a plastic bowl and this little rubber mixing thing that I got from the hair store. So right now I'm mixing it, and as you can see, it's kind of sort of liquefying a little bit, but that's not enough liquid. But again, you don't want it to be super watery because it is a messy mask. So I'm just gonna keep applying little bit by little bit until it's fully combined. Okay, y'all, so I pretty much got it to the consistency I like. And everything that I learned so far about, you know, taking care of your hair and anything like that, I follow this woman on YouTube. Her name is Kimberly Sherrill. She's really dope, cool as hell, and pretty much everything that I know, I've learned from her. I mean, I watch other people too, but I don't really watch them as much as I watch her. So pretty much I got it to the consistency I like. Like I said, I like it thick. As you can see, it almost looked like pancake paste because it's messy. I used to let it be like watery, but I noticed when it was watery that I was making more of a mess. And I didn't even feel like I was really penetrating my hair because I was too OCD, pretty much trying to rush through it so I can hair up and clean this shit up. And I didn't like that. So I pretty much just decided to make it thicker, and I'm just stirring it a little bit more just so it can be, you know, fully combined. And from that point, I'm gonna apply that to wet hair. Now, I am gonna wet my hair in front of you guys just so you can see it revert to the curls. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower. And this little cape thing, I got it from a hair store because, like I said, I used to trim my own hair and shit. So I'm gonna start spraying this section of my hair so the water can, you know, help bring the curls back. And in this bottle, it is aloe vera juice. I don't know if I said that already, but I pretty much use aloe vera juice because it helps my hair soak in moisture, I guess. I mean, it's kind of essentially like water. So I mix it with water and aloe vera juice, and somehow the aloe vera juice helps detangle my hair more than regular water. Now, I do use distilled water when I put it in this bottle, because I noticed when I use the tap water, my hair doesn't really like it. And you all know, if you don't have a filter for your shower, then you're pretty much putting a lot of bad metals and whatever the shower contains in your hair. So as you can see, after, you know, wetting my hair, it is kind of reverting back already. So I'm just gonna detangle it and continue to show you. And I'm disgusted too with the long nails. Like I said, I haven't really been doing too much maintenance. I work from home, and the only reason I'm even doing this is because my hair is extremely dry and I do care about my hair. It's like a plant. You want to take care of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these bad boys off eventually, and then also go get a haircut and, you know, do all the things that we do when we want to feel good. Because right now I don't feel good. I don't feel good the way I look. I feel like I look like a bomb, but honestly, I don't care. There's other things in life to worry about than to stress about how you look. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to detangle this hair, and then go ahead and wet it completely. And as you can see, this is pretty much how my curls look once they're fully saturated. I don't know if you guys can really see, but try to move to the white, the white behind me. But this is pretty much how they look. They're not their strongest. They can be stronger. So this mask pretty much helps your curls bounce back. And now I'm gonna just go wet my full head, come back, and let me tell you, me and the wet hair look, I'm not a fan. So I know if I'm not a fan, y'all probably not gonna be a fan, because it's just not a good look. That's why I try to at least make sure once I finish this whole wet process that I diffuse and style so I can get a fuller head of hair opposed to this wet whatever this is. Now I do get the backs faded too, so that's probably why it looks crazy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is show you guys my hair when it's saturated in water and moisturized versus when it's dry. So you guys seen it before in the beginning of the video, but pretty much I did wet it a little bit here, but this is pretty much how it looks when it's dry. It just looks pretty flat, dull, and unkempt and a little unhealthy. But you can still see how dry it is. I know it's wet here, but it's not saturated. You can still see how dry it is from this point, and then this is the wet side. And as you can see, my curls do need some help. That's what the mask is gonna do, pretty much revitalize everything. But as you can see, my hair is pretty healthy for the most part, opposed to the parts that are like really dry and haven't really been maintained properly. Like right up in this area, you can see where it's really dry. But as you can see, there's a big difference from this and this. So what I'm gonna do now is just section my hair off into 4 sections, and then from this point we'll be able to apply the mask. And I'm gonna go ahead and saturate the other side, and I'm gonna do that off of camera because there's no need to show you guys that again. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so my hair is pretty much saturated with water, so I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the mask and show you a section, and then I'll pretty much do my whole head and come back when the mask is fully covered entirely. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, this whole process I will look insane. I mean, I look insane now, got a cock-eyed, at least yeah, whatever you want to call it, and dripping in water. It's just a lot happening because I'm not used to this at all. Like, this is not something I do. I never recorded myself doing this. I pretty much just decided to do it today again because I thought it was cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the mask that we mixed earlier, as you can see. And I'm gonna apply that to the back. And my hair is pretty much sectioned off into 4 parts. So you pretty much take a nice healthy amount and you go ahead and cover your entire section in that mask. And I don't know if you can see it a little bit already, but my curls are already starting to bounce back to their state that they should be in, or to their healthiest state, I should say. So this mask pretty much, like I said, is a game changer. It will revitalize your curls, bring your hair back to life, so that when you do your next style or whatever the case may be, it'll come out, you know, nice as shit. Your hair will be pretty much, you know, nice. So yeah, once you cover that section, your hair will start to revert back, and you just want to go ahead and detangle with the clear mask in it. Now, once you do this mask to your entire head, you'll notice instantly that your curls are happy. They're gonna be like pretty much jumping for joy, because this mask is literally helping your curls, moisturizing them somewhat and giving them back the life and strength that they need. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the mask to my entire head, and then I'll be right back once it's fully covered. Okay, I really wanted to come back before I did my whole head to show you guys what it looks like on one side and what it did to my curls versus the side that has only water, no product, and was pretty much dry for the past 2 weeks. And as you're gonna see, the mask really saves the day. Highly recommend doing this at least twice a month, and pretty much only when you need it. I try to do it twice a month, but even sometimes I'll only do it once a month. I don't know what overload this will do, but I'm pretty sure it'll do something crazy if you overdo it. So I'm gonna go ahead and again apply the mask to my whole head, and then I'll come back and show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks when it's fully covered. You can already see that on this side, my curls are pretty much starting to clump back together, since they weren't pretty much clumping together before when I was only using the water. So I typically let this sit in my head for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I know some people let it dry and turn to a cast. I typically don't do that. I like to leave it in its pretty much wet state, I guess, and then I'll just let it sit and penetrate my hair and scalp for, like I said, 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'll go ahead and rinse it out, and then I'll apply the Shea Moisture. I don't know if it's hibiscus. I'll pretty much show you guys when I come back and start applying the mask, so you guys can see exactly what my hair looks like. What my hair looks like once it's pretty much washed and free from the mask. I'll even go ahead and apply some to my beard, since I haven't washed my beard in a while, because just like your hair, you got to take care of your beard if you have one. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll come right back. But as you can see, again, my hair is pretty much nicely saturated with the clay mask, and my curls are definitely coming back in the game. And so is my scalp, because everything was pretty much dry. And you can detangle with the clay mask. You just want to make sure you're detangling while it's wet, because if you do it while it's dry, you will break your hair. So you want to apply it in small sections, detangle the section, use water if you need to, and then go ahead and just, you know, do your whole head. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out in about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys what my hair looks like, when it's washed out.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw
Y'all know I probably look nuts right now, but I pretty much kept the baggie on to keep some of the heat from the warm water in my hair. Since I'm recording this video, I want to keep as much heat circulating on my scalp as I can, since I'm still going to be applying summer products. This is another tip I learned from the YouTuber I mentioned earlier on in the video. So the mask that I'm going to be using to pretty much complete this process and detangle through my hair before applying the styler products is this mask, which I don't have a lot of. But that should be enough for me to cover my entire head, since my hair isn't the thickest. So what I'm gonna do is just show you the aftermath. You can already see, bruh. Based on just that clay mask and looking at my hair now, you can pretty much see the difference. Since this side is loose, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it drop. And of course this clip is trying to take me out the game. But clearly my hair feels so much stronger already. And that's just from the mask. It feels stronger, doesn't feel lifeless. I know it looks dry, but based on my feel alone, it's pretty damn healthy again. And I can already feel the difference from when I first applied the mask opposed to the aftermath, I should say. It still works either way. So from this point, I'm gonna start applying the deep conditioner, and as you can see, my hair was pretty long. It definitely looks, you can see the difference from when I first showed you guys my hair. It looks amazing. Just feels completely different from how it felt earlier. So I'm gonna just twist this section and then get it out the way before I apply the deep conditioner mask because I want to keep as much moisture in my hair as I can. So we did apply the mask. I'm gonna go ahead and let this mask sit in my head for at least 20 minutes before I rinse it out. And once this is rinsed out, we'll go ahead and start the styling portion of the video. Y'all, welcome back. So I'm not even gonna cap, after I washed that mask out of my hair, I literally went to sleep since I had to work this morning. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the products I use. So I really been feeling this product right here. I use this and I normally mix it with this because I just weaned myself off of gel for a little bit. So I was using these two, but I'm running low on that. So I'm gonna go back to the gel. And now the gel I normally use is the, what is it? I forgot the name of it, but it's mainly a gel that a lot of people use. I forgot, but I'll try to post a picture of it somewhere. So I'm gonna just use this, and I decided to use gel this week so my hair could last longer, because with these two products, they have like great hold and they make my curls pop, but I've been wearing an afro lately, so I like to see definition. So I will normally twist my hair every night, apply a little bit of this oil to my scalp, and then I'll undo the twist in the morning and I'll have like a big curly fro. But as you know, as you do stuff throughout the day, your scalp sweats, your definition will start to fade away. So I'm probably just gonna use the gel this week and see how that holds up in conjunction with this leave-in conditioner. And like I said, I do apply this oil to my scalp, so once I apply the product, the leave-in conditioner and the Style Factor gel, I'll go ahead and apply this to only my scalp. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, section my hair off. And I think I'm gonna stop cutting the sides and stuff, because I noticed in some areas my hair doesn't look as full because, again, I cut off hair in that area, so I can have like, I guess, a temp fade look. But I'm gonna go ahead and section up these hair. I use these silk scrunchies that I got from Amazon. I guess you can just search silk scrunchies and you should see some on there. But yeah, that's just what I use. So in this back section here, I'm gonna also take off another piece, because you want to apply your styling product in small sections, I guess, so that you can apply it to the area fully. So I'm just going to spray some water, since I did go to sleep with a little moisture in my hair, but it was only water. So I'm going to go ahead and spray the area. And again, just from that mask alone, my hair feels extremely stronger. From the clay mask and the deep conditioning mask that I did, my hair feels moisturized, stronger, and just overall easier for me to handle. And as you can see, my hair is, I guess, pretty long. It used to be longer, but like I said, I kept cutting it my damn self for OCD reasons, and I pretty much messed it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and first apply the conditioner, and I use about that much. It really depends on how my hair feels when I'm applying it, and I just go ahead and apply it, smishing it in, doing the praying hands method is what they call it, and then sometimes I'll just rake through it with my fingers until it's fully coated. And I know you're supposed to detangle from the bottom, as they say, as you see on curls. You can detangle from the bottom if you like, but I literally just go in and make sure the product is applied to my hair. And then sometimes I'll take like a cotton t-shirt and get out any excess product, because if you leave a lot of product in your hair while it's drying, you will get a cast. So it'll be like a white cast, and that can turn to flakes, so you'll be like flaking up leave-in conditioner and whatnot, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to make sure my hair is saturated, and water is your best friend. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit more water just to help get the product in fully. And if you guys can recommend another good leave-in conditioner and styler, like a line that I could use, that'd be great. I'm thinking about trying, what is it, Curlsmith? But I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And honestly, I don't know when I'll have time to go try new hair products, because I literally have a lot of shit and I'm trying to get rid of stuff. That's why I'm using all the things I have in front of me today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to apply the styler products and just making sure my hair is detangled before I add the gel. So with the gel, I just stretch my hair out and then I start applying it here. And I also just smooth that in. And as you can see, you can tell that the two products don't really mix well that I'm using. So that's when I'll go ahead and get the t-shirt and just scrunch some of it out, so that when it dries, it's not leaving like the cast. And this is my first time combining these two products. I just really want to get rid of this gel since I don't use it often. And typically when I'm doing this, I would use warm water, but I'm really trying to just, you know, get this done so I can go ahead and move on with my damn day, because I don't want to be sitting here all day doing hair shit. So I just go ahead and apply. And you want to make sure that you're getting the roots too. I mean, I am going to pick them out later and stretch them out, but I just want to make sure that my hair looks as saturated as possible. And right now, as you can see, my curls are pretty defined. Okay, so I pretty much wanted to show y'all the difference between my hair being, I guess, moisturized with the product and the gel versus when there's no product and dried overnight with no moisture. I mean, it still feels strong to touch, but as far as the look wise, you wouldn't be able to tell that based on the look, because there's no product in it to maintain the curl pattern that I have over here. So, and I also forgot to mention, when I did all of the mask and everything, the only amount of dead, well, shed hair I had was pretty much this. This is this is all that fell or shedded from my hair from 2 weeks. It's because I do have a routine. I try to wash my hair every week and I do deep condition every week, but I kind of just missed that one period of my routine because I was busy, and obviously it took a toll on my hair. So next treatment I'll probably do is an Olaplex treatment, but I won't do that for a while. Or you can even do a protein treatment if you feel like your hair really needs the protein boost. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I style my hair once it's fully covered in the product and when it's dried. Okay, I wasn't gonna show this part because remember I told y'all I do not like the wet hair look, and I am one of the people that get a lot of shrinkage. So even when I start drying my hair, it's gonna shrink up even more than this. And I hate this look so much. Like, this is just, it's not it. So as you can see, my hair is pretty much defined now. Remember I said I like to take the t-shirt and just scrunch some of the product out so it's not too much product as it's drying, because that will showcase if you leave all the product to dry in your scalp. So I'm just gonna go ahead and diffuse. I don't need to show you guys the diffusing process. It takes too long and I'm pretty sure you've seen it. But what I am gonna show you guys is how I stretch it and break the cast. And I'm pretty sure you've seen that too with the blow dryer. And then I'm gonna show you guys how I fluff and pick it out to get, I guess, the look I'm going for today, which I probably won't keep because I'm really picky when it comes to my hair, and I just don't feel like certain things fit me, even though some people agree. I'm one of the people that don't agree with a lot of things that I see with myself, but it's a little bit of confidence thing, and that's a whole nother video, whole another time, and I don't have the time today. So at this point, that is when I'm gonna go ahead and lightly apply this oil to my fingertips and massage my scalp. Now I'm pretty sure you've seen that already, so I'm not going to show it again, but I will go ahead and do this and make sure my whole scalp is covered in this serum. And I only do this like 3 to 4 times a week just to keep my scalp feeling stimulated so that it can help with hair growth. Okay, so my hair is pretty much dry, and as you can see, it has shrunken up even more than it was before. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do the stretching process. I'm going to show you all how to stretch. I'm not going to speak through it. I'm just going to show you because I'm pretty sure you already seen it on YouTube. I'm just showing you what I'm not here to give you like a full-on tutorial. So continue watching.
Every day spilling up drain. She want the whole crew, shorty break. When the money talks, what is there to say? Blow away, watch it blow away. When I die, can't take it to the grave. Like to sway. Know some young niggas like to swing. Hit bang, take a little bang. Every day know some young niggas like to sway. Know some young niggas like to swing.
Big bang. It's been in the bands, and I let it sit in there for about 15 to 20 minutes so that it can cool off once I do the blow drying technique. I still have some shrinkage in here, since I didn't let it sit as long as I normally do. Like sometimes I'll even let it sit for a full day while I'm working from home. So at this point, I'll go ahead and take a pick and pick it out so that it's really full. And as the days go by, it'll get bigger and bigger as the time. You know how hair is. But right now, this is pretty much how my hair looks. It looks extremely better from when I first started recording the videos. And as you can see, it looks and feels healthy. And then sometimes I'll even just put it back and, you know, just let it do what it's gonna do. But at this point, I'm probably gonna just put the bands back in and pick it out some more. I typically use a plastic pick since these tend to snag a little bit more because it is metal. And with the plastic pick, you can do a little bit more getting into your roots and picking those out. So typically, once I finish picking it out, I'll go in and separate some of the curls so it'll look fuller in some areas and just get the desired, I guess, shape and style I want. But yeah, so far this is how my hair is going to look for the remainder of the day. And then as time, like I said, trickles down, it'll get bigger and bigger, and then I'll start banding it every night so that it can stay in its stretch state, because it is still shrunken again, like I said, in some areas, and there's still a cast since I didn't overdo it with the blow dryer. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. It was probably boring as hell for you, but if you can, give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't say I'll continue to do hair videos because it's not something that I'm really comfortable doing yet. But once I get more of a setup going and get more comfortable recording myself doing these type of things, I'll start doing more techniques and showing you guys what I do personally to care for my hair and scalp. Again, thank you for watching, and peace out.
Know some young niggas like to sway. Know some young niggas like to swing. Big bang, take a little bang. Every day spilling up drain. She want the whole crew, shorty break.